This is Sportscentre.
Hey, I'm Marissa Roberto, and this is Digital Sportscentre presented by Montana's Barbecue and Bar. And look where we are, friends. At Montana's Barbecue and Bar. And we got an all-Canadian matchup for you tonight as the Jets take on the Sens. Winnipeg is going for their 11th straight win, which is quite honestly sickening to say out loud. And this next sentence is going to be just as sickening, as they're the best team in the NHL with 85 points right now. And their 11th straight double, making the 5th team in the last 5 years to reach that mark during the season. The Sens are hoping to stop the streak, and one of their own in the process. Ottawa's lost 4 in a row and find themselves on the outside looking in on the wildcard battle. The biggest thing that's been letting the Sens down over this losing streak is keeping that puck out of the net. In the last 4 games, the Sens have allowed 4 or more goals in all of them, and 5 in the last 3. Linus Ullmark was brought in to be the guy, and in his first season in Ottawa, he has done that for the most part. Prior to an injury before the holidays, he had won 7 in a row, and hadn't allowed more than 3 goals in a game in that span. But since returning, he has lost all 3 stars, with an ugly save percentage under 900. Offensively, Ottawa's loaded up front with Tim Stützle leading the way, and he's heating up at the perfect time. Despite the recent losses, he's riding a 9-game point streak while playing over 20 minutes a night. Ottawa, babes, for the love of God, end this streak already. I cannot bear to listen to Jesse one more minute. Now joined by our guy Bob Weeks inside Montana's. We have to talk about the Montana's Brier, of course, before we get to the Antihitos, okay? This is important.
Okay.
Now, I want you to tell me teams that we should be paying attention to.
Okay, there's no real clear favorite this year, I don't think, but the 2 teams that I'm going to say you should keep your eye on, Matt Dunstone and Brad Jacobs. And the reason is they have really good front ends. Matt Dunstone has the Harnden brothers, known as the Brush brothers, and Brad Jacobs has Ben Hebert and Brett Gallant, who are 2 Olympians. And sweeping is going to be a big part of whoever wins this year's Montana's Brier.
Okay, the Brush brothers, that's enough for us to be hooked, okay? The Brush brothers alone, that is so hardcore. But I want to talk about a dark horse for you, somebody that maybe nobody knows about quite yet, but will know of by the end of the tournament.
John Epping, he's representing Northern Ontario, even though he lives in Southern Ontario, but he's made a little move up north for curling purposes.
Okay.
And they've been playing mostly on the B circuit this year in terms of curling. They've made a few appearances at the top level, but they have been doing really, really well, so look out for them. They're going in with a winning attitude.
I love that. Going from Southern Ontario to Northern Ontario is going to make you hard, okay? I know from experience. Okay, Bob, Montana's is celebrating their 30th birthday by giving back, supporting youth through curling, helping to celebrate the next generation of curlers. So, we know the Ribs to Riches contest is coming, but we don't know what the contest is quite yet. So, what's one of the hardest things you can think of on the ice that perhaps would make a good contest?
Here's the greatest shot I ever made. Let's see if people could replicate this. It's the double raise angle takeout. So we got our shot rock. Here's the 2 guards. And I went in like, there's one over here, and I hit this rock,
Yes.
and then it hit this rock, and then it went onto this one, and then it went on there. And I scored a point. Now,
Okay.
that's a hard shot to play. Even though I wasn't actually trying to do that, it worked out really well.
Okay, so you weren't aiming for that. That was a complete fluke job on your part.
Complete fluke.
So could you actually do it for $1 million?
Not a chance.
Great. And that's our time with Bob Weeks. Thanks so much for doing this.
Thank you.
Let's have Antihitos. And you can watch the 2025 Montana's Brier on TSN. It all starts Friday, February 28th.
Hurry hard.
Oh, I love that. Okay, Bob, you're not off the hook just yet because I want to rope you into one of my favorite segments on the show, Why We Love Sports.
Let's do it.
Why we love sports today.
Okay, Bob, check out this 2-year-old hitting balls. We got to get your breakdown.
Next. Hey, look at me. Right here.
Kid's got a better swing than I do.
Does he actually?
He does. He's unbelievable.
So what, you bringing him onto your foursome or what?
Yeah, I'm going to caddy for him. He's too good. I don't think I can make that shot. That's a great swing for 2 years old. My goodness, what a future.
So the lesson here is start him young.
Start him young, tell him nothing, and just let him hit the ball, and that's the way to do it.
Okay, one more for you, Bob. Every once in a while we see something on this segment that makes us think, how is this not AI?
Parece que hoy me gustas un poco más.
Okay.
Hola, ¿cómo tal?
How does he not rip this cloth on the table?
Well,
That's
I mean,
unbelievable.
That table, if you can notice, has seen some things.
It has.
Like, it's
That's-
not looking good.
That's a crazy shot, though. Like, I have enough time hitting the ball that's this big, and
Yeah,
he's
yeah,
hitting
yeah.
a coin.
You're not much of a pool guy, eh?
Oh yeah, but mostly when I'm playing pool, I might have had 1 or 2 beverages, and so my
Yeah.
eye alignment is not quite as good.
So you're not pulling anything like this off.
Not a chance.
Hey, think it's a Canadian quarter. Maybe it was just luck. You know what's so exciting? I never get special guests on Why We Love Sports, so this is really fun for me. Thanks for doing this.
I'm excited to be here, and thanks for having me.
He's more excited about the antajitos that we're going to have right now. And just like that, I'm standing again with the Montana's truck behind me. And it's time now for the Big Play Replay, presented by the very place that we're standing in, Montana's Barbecue Bar. And let's head to TD Garden, where the Leafs finally exercise the demons of that place. But this Big Play Replay belongs to two people, both Anthony Stolarz and Mitchell Marner.
Walks in, barrels in, pad save by Stolarz. What a stop there! Got barreled over by Lori and lost his goal stick. It's also broken. Now bouncing puck finds Marner in alone. Mitch Marner winds in, scores! Mitch Marner, overtime winner! Anthony Stolarz makes the stop at one end, and Marner puts it away at the other.
Easy sequence. Lori drives the net, smokes Stolarz on the way through. He's got to get himself up. Riley dives on the puck. Then Matthews dives for the puck. Marner in alone. He's got to settle it, corral it, and that is nice. So slow. Swayman gets stretched out.
I'm gonna call that an apple, a little assist from Stolarz, okay? That's how Mitchie got it in. Yeah, I know he didn't get the actual assist, I just mean with the save, okay? That goal doesn't happen without that save. And wait, there's more. If you think that was special, just check out this other beautiful heads-up play from Marner earlier in the game. It didn't really lead to anything, but my goodness, that's special, because Mitchell Marner is special, okay? This is what I'm saying. This is what Mitch Marner does, and so I'm sick of you people in the comments wanting to trade Mitchell. I hope you feel bad. I hope you feel so sick. And maybe he unlocks something not only in the final game of the Four Nations, but perhaps at TD Garden as well. He's playoff ready. That's it for us today from Montana's Barbecue and Bar. Special thanks to Montana's for hosting us and bringing me my fajitas. I had to do the fajitas because it reminds me back in the day when I used to serve at Montana's. I actually hated when people order the fajitas, okay? Because the steam went into my face and hair, and then you smelled like fajitas all day. I just wanted to bask in that once more. And look at the rest of the spread. If you come by Montana's, make sure to get the antajitos though, okay? It's a staple. That's all for me today. We'll see you back at tomorrow 3 Eastern, no Pacific. Have a good one.